The TikTok logo isn't just a music symbol, it's actually a letter D. When it was first created back in 2016, the app went by a different name, which was Douyin. The logo pretty much hasn't changed since then and has only had minor revisions done to it. It was created by an unnamed designer who took inspiration from a concert that he had attended. It's now one of the most recognizable logos out there, with the app boasting over 1.1 billion monthly users, despite the logo having no real link to the TikTok name. We all recognize the iconic Starbucks mermaid, but she's hiding a secret. When Starbucks' creative team designed the logo, she was uncannily beautiful, so much so that she was almost creepy looking. She didn't look human, and looked more like a robot or otherworldly being posing as one of us. The team figured out that this was because her face was perfectly symmetrical, unlike any humans. Now, take a closer look at her face. Notice there's more shadow on the right-hand side, and her nose also dips lower on that side too. The team made her asymmetrical to look more approachable and friendly. Unlike most other brands, trainer connoisseurs Adidas have 4 different logos. There's the instantly recognizable 3 stripes, as well as another 3 designed with hidden secrets. The leaves of the trefoil design represent the 3 parts of the world where you can buy Adidas products. These are North America, Europe, and Asia. The 3 slanted stripes look like a mountain. This is to convey the message of overcoming challenges and pursuing goals no matter what. Finally, the round one represents a globe and how the brand are fast to adapt to change. Each logo is used for a different clothing range. The 3 stripes appear on all products. The trefoil is for casual apparel and shoes. The mountain is for clothes made for professional athletes. And the globe is for when the brand collab with famous designers. Adidas competitor Nike also has a secret tucked away in its logo. Nike is named after the Greek goddess of victory, and the swoosh is the brand's logo representing her wing. You won't be able to unsee this detail in the Little Caesars logo. Check out the guy's toga. The lines along the bottom aren't just a random pattern. They actually spell out LC repeatedly. Get it? LC for Little Caesars. The design was changed to include the letters back in 2017. Before then, the part at the bottom was just a standard classic Roman design. Unilever is the parent company of a whole host of brands, including Lipton, Dove, and everyone's favorite ice cream, Magnum. The logo is a big letter U, but look closer, and you'll see it's made up of loads of tiny symbols. Each icon represents a unique aspect of the business, as well as the company's love of sustainability. There's a cheeky pair of lips which represent communication and transparency, a dove to symbolize freedom, as well as a cute chili pepper to represent the fresh ingredients in Unilever products. There are 24 mini pics in total. See if you can spot them all. Staples changed their logo back in 2019, but their old one will always be a little bit iconic. But I was today years old when I realized the L in the old Staples logo is actually a half-open staple. This one was in use for over 25 years. The original Netflix logo was an old-school film reel that separated the word net and flicks. The company was started all the way back in 1997. It's even older than Google. They started off as a DVD rental service, but switched to streaming. With all the fancy technological changes that happened over the years, came a lot of logo switches. And while it looks completely different, the latest Netflix logo still pays homage to the original 1997 icon. It just looks like a red letter N, but look closer and you'll notice the 2 outer lines are slightly darker than the middle one. This is to make it look like an old-time film reel, just like the one in their original logo. Popular chip brand Tostitos has some fun imagery hidden in its branding. The T, I, and T are actually 2 people at a table tucking into some yummy chips and salsa. The old logo for baseball team Milwaukee Brewers might just look like a baseball mitt, but you'd be surprised. Take a closer look and you'll see the whole logo is created out of an M and a B. Wendy's are giving off a home-cooked vibe with their logo to seem more friendly and approachable. But you'll see they take that one step further with a hidden message if we zoomed in. Take a look at Wendy's collar, and you'll see it spells out the word Mom. The Versace logo is a Medusa head. Founder Gianni Versace was inspired by the character from Greek mythology who made anyone who looked at her turn to stone. Versace wanted his clothes to have the same effect as Medusa's stare in that the clothes are so beautiful and breathtaking that they cause people to stop in their tracks, just like if they were turned to stone. Designed in 1913, the 5 rings of the Olympic logo has made it one of the most iconic bits of sports branding ever. Back in the early 90s, there were only 5 continents: Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, and the Americas, each ring representing one of them. From the 1950s, most US geographers divided the Americas into 2 continents. Antarctica was also added to give us the 7th continent we know today. But the Olympics chose to keep the 5 rings rather than doing 2 more. The blue, yellow, black, green, and red circles, combined with the white background, represent the colors of the flags of every country at the time. Jeans company Levi's was founded all the way back in 1873, and up until 1923, it was known as the 2-horse brand. Each pair of jeans has an image of a pair of jeans with 2 horses attempting to rip the pants apart. The idea behind this image is that most of Levi's customers in the 1880s and 90s were illiterate, meaning they couldn't read or write. But Levi's wanted to make it known just how strong their jeans were, so they added the pictures so that their customers who couldn't read could still tell just how tough their pants are. The Wikipedia logo looks incomplete on purpose. It's to represent the incomplete nature of the Wikipedia project as a whole. There are always more pages to add, and new info is popping up every day. The images on each jigsaw piece are also the first letter of Wikipedia in different languages. The arrows in the Subway logo have a hidden purpose. They point to the entrance and exit of the sandwich shop. The arrows also help to push the idea of speed, tying into the fact that Subway is a great option for a fast meal. There's been a hidden optical illusion hidden in the FedEx logo this whole time. Get those binoculars out and take a close look between the E and the X, and you'll spot a white arrow. The arrow was added back in the year 2000 to represent speed, accuracy, and the perseverance in achieving goals. The hidden peacock in the NBC logo has a couple of hidden meanings. When the logo was designed, color TVs were only just being introduced. The network wanted to encourage people to make the switch from black and white to color, so they included the rainbow peacock tail. The design was inspired by the phrase "proud as a peacock," promoting the idea that NBC were proud of their new color system. The 6 different colors of the feathers represent the 6 different divisions at the network. The Tour de France is one of the most famous bike races in the world, and its logo has 2 hidden secrets. First, there's a hidden cyclist in the imagery that's formed by the letters R and U. The cyclist is riding a bike that's made up of the letter O. The circle on the front of the bike is colored yellow, as that's the same color as the sweater that is awarded to the winners of the race.